question for the panel is, how can we begin to redefine what true strength looks like for Black men? And how do we give ourselves permission to take off the armor?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think first of all, how we start is by doing exactly what we're doing now, is having the conversations amongst ourselves. I've learned in my journey, especially the last couple of years, after having gone through depression and divorce and losing my mom and my mother-in-law at the time, and all of those things, and even having suicidal ideations myself, to the point of really considering taking my own life. After I've made it to this side of all of that, what I found is by having the conversations with other men, it opens up the door for us to be able to be vulnerable with one another first. And I think that when we're able to be vulnerable with one another first and start having these conversations, that's when things will really start to change. That's when we will really be able to um, change what the definition of strength is, because we'll realize that although we may be physically strong, there is a part of us as men that we are human. We are human beings, and we are have emotions, and we have different stresses that we have, that if we don't deal with, not only would it affect our physical strength, but it'll definitely affect our mental strength as well. And I think it already has been, and we just haven't been having the conversations. So I am very vocal now, especially on suicide awareness, suicide prevention, um, because I think as men, a lot of us deal with it or have dealt with it at some point, and we're just not having the conversations to be able to help us to process it better. So I think, I want to say again, thank you, Holly, for this platform to have this conversation, because I think this is where it starts.